Hi everyone, here is your good buddy Giovanni, and welcome to another oral project. This time we're going to talk about one of the most popular celebrations in the USA, the Thanksgiving Day. But have you ever wondered what's really being celebrated? Beyond the superficial notion that it's about a family and being grateful? Well, actually, the celebration is something else. In the US, kids are taught that Thanksgiving was a day when English settlers and Native Americans came together in friendship for a harvest feast. But that's not what really happened. The myth thought in the US is that in 1621, English colonists known as Pilgrims settled in what is now Massachusetts. They weren't prepared for the winter, so indigenous people showed them how to plant corn and other crops. When the Pilgrims had their first harvest, they invited their native friends to a feast. But the truth is much different than what Americans are taught in school. The tradition of celebrating the year's harvest in the fall actually belonged to the Wampanoags, a local indigenous tribe, and settlers did not invite the Wampanoags to join their feast. What's more, around the time the first Thanksgiving is marked in history books, English settlers were spreading fatal disease and stealing land and crops from the indigenous communities. Before 1621, the disease colonies brought with them, killing over 90% of native population on the East Coast. Despite the loss of entire communities, indigenous people recovered to the point that the settlers still perceived them as a threat. In what's now Connecticut, colonists fought with their local Pequot people over trade. After escalating violence, the settlers massacred Pequot men, women, and children and set fire to their village. They burned alive anyone who escaped to the slaughter. This is known as the Pequot Massacre. Settlers killed an estimated 400 to 700 Pequot people within an hour. After winning the Pequot War, Massachusetts Bay Colony Governor John Winthrop declared a day of Thanksgiving. This is thought to be the first Thanksgiving. The centuries that followed the Pequot Massacre were marked by land theft, ethnic cleansing, slavery, and genocide of indigenous people, often in the name of God and civilization. Well, that's all that I got to say. Thanks for watching.